Welcome into Why Real Estate. My name is Layne Thompson, your host. Let's jump right into it today. I want to go over the 5 most frequently asked questions by buyers in preparation for, essentially they're a buyer, so buying real estate, buying their home. First of all, what should be their initial step in the process? First and foremost, you need to get pre-approved through a lender. This is absolutely critical so that you are not wasting your time looking at homes that may not even be within your budget or maybe way below what you can afford and you're not happy with what you're looking at. So definitely get pre-approved. The lender's going to look at your entire financial picture, including your debt to income ratio, in addition to your credit score, your credit history, your employment status. Those things will be the most important that he goes over with you, or she, whichever mortgage broker you use. And that way you're prepared and you can know what to expect, or you may qualify for much more than what you actually want to pay for. So you find that monthly payment and then you start looking at homes. Get with me or with a realtor that can fit homes that are in your specific budget or specifications once you've completed that first step. Second thing, what are my options if my offer is turned down? Okay. And that can be done, an offer can be turned down by a formally signed rejection of the offer, ignoring the offer by a seller, entirely, basically the 2 ways we see the most happen. But if it is rejected and you really like the home, you've got to up your offer, maybe ask for less concessions, ask your agent to connect with the seller's agent and say, hey, what exactly are they looking for? Now the agent should say, well, they have it listed at X price, that's the price that they want. So you could expect that kind of an answer. And then one of the healthiest things you can have, unless it's your absolute dream home, is have no fear of loss. Okay, this will save you some money in the long run. And if you're looking in more cookie cutter type homes, you can find the home that you want and get the deal that you want with the concessions that you need from the seller to make your monthly payment work. So anyways, those are the options that you have if you get your offer turned down. How does your agent get paid when buying a house? I know there's been a lot of attention on this with the NAR lawsuit that was filed and settled last year. Well, as part of the negotiation on the purchase of your home, it's written in as part of the proceeds from the seller that they receive, they would then pay the agent. Now you are liable, okay, according to the buyer broker agreement, to pay your agent. But so far, and one of the main reasons the MLS exists is so that a seller can advertise properties. The agent in your behalf can call the listing agent, and he can clarify those details for you. Okay, so that's one of the best things you can do is write it in, make it part of the offer. One question I have is very legitimate that I've recently helped a couple of sellers on is, what if I can't find a new home to buy? It's key to prepare before that moment by researching based on the proceeds that has been calculated by your realtor that you will get from the sale of your home, and then pick the area, the size of the home, the bedrooms. Kind of go into it before you list your home with an idea on what you're looking for, and it'll put you at ease and recognize that you can be receiving listing alerts from your agent throughout your listing process. And then when it gets down to it, and something I've done a few times, if I have a buyer or a seller that's unsure of where they're going to move on to, is we'll counter with a subject to seller finding a replacement property. Okay, very simple document, that can be part of the contract. You can counter with, hey, if we don't find the house that we want, then we're not necessarily going to sell you our house, which brings you peace of mind knowing that you still have your house if that doesn't happen. But keep in mind, it can also be a negative for a buyer if they don't like those terms. Okay, so it's a balancing act, and there's always going to be a little bit of a step into the abyss of uncertainty when you list your home. It's incredibly important to find a good team and a qualified agent to be able to help you do that. And then the 5th thing that I hear a lot from buyers, well, if home prices are going down, should I wait to buy? This is a very slippery slope. The last 2 years in Utah, we've seen just under 4% each year in decline in prices. The economic indicators right now are strong, from job market, employment, pay, many things about the economy, production overall. This may be the new normal with where we're at with interest rates. And like I just said earlier, or on another video, in November, we had over 11,200 homes for sale on the Wasatch Front MLS. We're just over 9,000 today. So it's becoming more and more of a seller's market, which means prices will likely go up. So the important thing for you is in buying a home is not to worry about all the peripheral distractions, but focus on, do we want to be a homeowner? Do we want to start establishing wealth? Because the average net worth of a homeowner is about $415,000, whereas the average net worth of a renter is 10x less than that, okay? So you want to get in as soon as you can to buying a home, and if you can find a home in a payment that fits in your monthly mortgage, definitely don't wait to buy. Thanks for tuning in.